Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys this makeup look right here, which I'm so excited to share because this is literally what I've been wearing every single time that I do my makeup. And it doesn't matter if I'm going with my friends, if I'm going to the drugstore. I do use a few new techniques that I've learned over the past few months, which I'm excited to share with you guys. And yeah, if you guys are interested in knowing how I do this makeup look, make sure you guys keep on watching. So as you can see, I already did my brows and I went ahead and primed up my face and moisturized it just so we can get that out of the way. If you guys are interested, I am going to leave everything that I used for my face down below and anything else that I don't mention. So make sure you guys check out the description box. I do leave everything, the shade, the product, everything. If you guys have any questions, also make sure you guys let me know in the comments. But let's go ahead and get started with the video. For foundation, I am going to be using two. The reason why I use two is because honestly right now I have the driest skin ever. Like, it is so dry. I feel like whatever type of foundation that I apply, it just looks cakey. So I have to make sure that I really moisturize it and I really hydrate it when I prime it. I'm gonna use this old foundation that nobody talks about anymore. This is the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundation. It is really dewy, which is why I'm gonna use it. And I'm also gonna use my Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, which I really like. It has a bit more coverage than this one, and I also don't want to be too dewy on my face. This one is natural finish, so that's why I am mixing. Either way, I feel like if you're going for a natural look, I feel like it looks best if you do more of a natural to dewy finish. So let me just go ahead and move my hair to the back. Now that I'm doing more of a natural look, I try not to apply too much foundation. Now I just apply it just to even out my skin tone, so I am not going to be concealing with the foundation that much. So I do just apply it on the bottom part of my face, my chin, my forehead, and also my nose, cannot forget it. So I'm pretty much not going to apply it anywhere near my eyes. The only thing that is going to go near my eyes is concealer, just so everything can be as thin as possible. I'm going to try to explain everything that I do, you guys. I know it's such a basic look, but I do want to explain how I do it and why I do it like that. I do like to go in with my sponge once more, just because like I said, I have dry skin, so I feel like I have to make sure everything is well blended. This one is my favorite. This one is from the Makeup Shack. Now to conceal under my eyes, I'm going to use my favorite concealer ever. I just love it because it is literally full coverage and you don't even have to apply it that much. For concealer, I'm going to basically apply it to my inner eye and my outer eye. And make sure you take your concealer upwards and create like a cat eye effect. Also, fun fact, I don't take my concealer to my eyelids anymore. I do not apply anything on my eyelids other than my moisturizer and eyeshadow. I feel like that helps a lot on the natural look because it looks a lot thinner here. It looks natural when you look down, like there's literally nothing on your eye. Sometimes I do have excess concealer, which is perfect because that is one of the reasons why I don't do the rest of my concealer. I just go ahead and apply it to my chin. Okay, now lastly, I'm going to go in with my concealer. This one is a bit darker and I'm just going to go ahead and conceal anything that needs to be concealed that the foundation didn't conceal. I just go ahead and dab it there and a few here. So those are the little spots I'm going to go ahead and conceal. Alright, and that is it for foundation and concealer. For powder, I do like to use the Huda Beauty one. So I do apply it mainly under my eye and then I kind of just bring it down and blend it together. I feel like I need a bit more right under my eye for creases. I do apply a bit more there. Minimal. And then I blend it over here and stuff. So like I said, I do have darkness right here on my nose and I feel like it's mainly because my nose is flat from there. So I do kind of like to bring it upwards. I'm also going to try to make it skinnier. So I am going to bake right here on the sides of my nose. And then whatever leftover powder I don't get anymore, I just kind of like dab it on my forehead. It's too much. I still need to clean it. And like my nose is kind of like important, so that's why I mainly do that. But if you guys have like already a natural pre-nose that you guys like or you don't mind, you obviously don't have to do anything to your nose. Just continue with everything, you know, else except the nose. You don't need to contour. Moving on to bronzer. For bronzer, I am going to be using my absolute favorite one. Literally, I already hit pan on this. I started using it at the beginning of quarantine and I just fell in love. I don't know if you guys remember, but I literally used to use Milani baked bronzer every single time in every single video, and now I will start using this one because this one is my new favorite and I love the color of this and it's just amazing. Also, talking about favorites, I just recently noticed that I actually love it and I cannot use anything else other than this brush right here. So this is the Makeup Shack T20 brush. I love this for bronzer. I just feel like it's both precise and blendable. I really love these two things. I do have a code from Makeup Shack if you guys are interested in not actually buying it full price. Actually, for this, I would love to use a cream bronzer. I feel like that would look so natural. So if you guys have one, I do recommend you guys use that. I feel like it's just gonna look so much prettier. Sadly, I don't, so I do use this. I'm gonna actually buy one because I really want to try like bronzing my face with just cream. Same with blush. I feel like it's just gonna look a lot more natural. If you guys have one that you guys really like, make sure you guys let me know down below. I do like to have everything a bit higher now, so I do bronze like kind of like on my cheek, you could say, instead of like the hollows. I feel like it makes everything a lot more lifted. So that is what we do now. You guys can see how easy it is just to use this brush. I just put it wherever I want and it's already blended. Like I really don't have to do anything. I just pretty much just press it. That's all I do and it's super easy. Don't have a problem with it looking too harsh or anything. Oh my goodness, my mirror almost fell. So for now, this is how my bronzer looks. I feel like it looks really good and I really like it. I feel like it looks very natural and I love it. Sometimes I do go back in with my bronzer once I'm like almost done with my makeup because sometimes I feel like I might need more. For now, I'm going to go ahead and leave it like this. Now for blush, I'm going to use one of my favorite ones. Again, I feel like I've been using this for the longest already. I got it for my birthday like literally 2 years ago and I hope this is not expired, which I mean it probably is, but I love this color. This is from Tarte. This is one of their clay blushes and this is in the color Paaarty. For the brush that I'm going to be using, this is the Luxie 520 tapered face brush. I think this is just like full face, like honestly like for your powder, but I kind of like it because it is kind of pointy. I don't know if you guys can see, and I just feel like it helps me be slightly precise, yet it's so fluffy that it's like really blendable, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and just get a little bit. I kind of go like this, just make sure it's not too much, and then I kind of apply it to the apples of my cheeks, but rather than applying it like down here to the apples, you want to apply it above the apples and then blend it down. Blend it slightly down. Smile a little bit here, like almost near your eye. You want to apply it there. Anything that is left over, I swoop it up just to blend it away. I do like to go kind of heavy on the blush. I feel like blush is the thing now. I do kind of go a bit crazy. I feel like it kind of fades away as like I keep doing my makeup. So as you can see, I am kind of applying it very high. And I'm going to go ahead and just take off my powder just because I don't want it to be there for too long or it's going to kind of dry too much. Because like I said, I do have dry skin, so like you guys see, it already kind of stayed stuck. So now that my nose is pretty much disappeared, we're going to contour it right now. So just hold on. Let me go ahead and just do my eyes first. So for my eyes, if you guys remember, I actually do not have anything on my eyelids. They are literally blank. There is just my natural brown color that I already have. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my bronzer and I'm just going to go ahead and apply a bit more darkness to it. Take it out like that. And then I kind of just take it up here pretty much like everywhere. I'm not precise with this. Obviously, it's just bronzer. And then I do take it here on my inner corner because naturally we do have like darkness here on the inner corner. So okay, so now that we have all this done, and now this is when I go in with my setting spray just to make sure everything melts away. I do want to have everything, you know, dewy like I said, and I feel like everything's kind of getting a bit powdery, which is why I want to do my blush and my bronzer with creams. Now for highlight, I don't go in like how I used to before. Rather than just making the line, I'm gonna apply it to my cheek right here very lightly and then just kind of like, you know, do this. Make sure it's like naturally there. Again, I'm gonna put it here and then just kind of swoop it. That's all I do. I don't apply anymore. I don't like it to look powdery or anything. You know what? Oh my god, I completely forgot to do my nose blush. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to go back to my blush and I'm going to apply it here right under and then right here. Okay, I'm going to go in once more with my spray. Really want to drown yourself in this thing so everything can look blend it like it's your skin. And by the way, I'm using the Milani Fruit Fetish Make It Last setting spray. I feel like it's just literally just like the other one that they have, the original one. So if you guys are interested in this one, it's actually really nice. It's the same thing as the other one, so if you guys liked it, you guys will like this one. Also, it smells really good, so I feel like it's like a perfume for you if you don't mind the scent. I don't think it's very strong. Like, it is there, but I don't think it's like overpowering where it's like, oh my god, it smells too much, you know. This one is the Mango Coconut one, and I like it. I'm gonna be contouring my face now. This is the Kat Von D Shading Light palette. Just as long as you guys use a cool shade, you are good. I do like this brush, by the way. This is the Luxie 504 large angled brush. For this, I go in very lightly. This is kind of natural, so we don't want to look like too shadowy or too like powdery on the sides or too contoured, because it's just not natural. Lightly do it kind of over here only. Just, it's kind of gonna make no difference at all, just like the tiniest. So pretty much if you guys want to skip this step, go for it. And then a little bit right here on the top of my forehead, because I do feel like I kind of have a big forehead. And then again, my jaw. Go ahead and do that. Now we're finally gonna contour our noses. This is from Coastal Scents, and it's like really weird. I feel like I contour my nose with a big brush, but I don't exactly contour my nose like to make it snatched, because I feel like my nose is kind of like broken and stuff. So if I do that, I feel like it just enhances like the bone and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here under my nose. Oh, too much. Oh my god, no. The sides, like I said, I feel like I don't have a bridge here, so I do try to make the illusion that I do. So once more with this, I know I'm crazy. I kind of like have an obsession with this, but this is your best friend if you're trying to go natural. Now we're going to our eyes. So now for this is a fun part. I feel like it's pretty much the main thing. I'm not putting on eyelashes like I used to before, so what I do is I do the winged liner. Don't get me wrong, I still like eyelashes, but not as much. Like, I do feel like I look pretty, but on camera and pictures, but in real life I just don't feel as pretty with the lashes. I feel like they're too bulky and too big, and I just, you know, I don't feel as good. So when I do this makeup, I do feel pretty. I feel like it's me being pretty and not my makeup being pretty. For my eyes, what I use is the Araceli Jalisco Eyes palette. I'm gonna use this flat shader eyeshadow brush from Profusion. Surprisingly, this is really good and I love it. It's really firm, but it's not hard where it's like cheap or anything. It's like kind of good quality, honestly. So yeah, I don't know if it's like a special like edition or something, because it is like fancy looking. So is this how you guys want me to be every time, like this close? Because I mean, it's kind of scary. You guys can see my imperfections. But if you guys want me to be like this, let me know. I don't know if it's too close. The way that I can explain this is you don't want to have your wing curved. A lot of times we do our wings like kind of curved and stuff. You want to make sure it's as straight as possible. So you just kind of want to connect it straight, like a straight triangle. Not really touching the center of my eyelid, just the outer corner, and that is it. I do go ahead and do the inner part. So I do kind of like, you could say a tight line right here. That, and I kind of just do the smallest little line right here. Also, you want to make sure you do this with your eyes opened. You can close it a bit to shade it in. Now again, because I'm not wearing any lashes, I do like to make my eyes pop as much as possible. So I go ahead and go in with my Milani eyeliner. I actually really like this eyeliner. It's really good. For a drugstore eyeliner, this is amazing. I feel like if it's brown, it's better because it is going to look a lot more natural. So this is in the color Semi Sweet, if you guys are interested like exactly on the color. And I'm pretty much gonna tightline my eye. Now I'm going to go in with my eyelash curler. I feel like eyelashes are a lot more important if you're not putting eyelashes on, like fake eyelashes. So I do like to curl mine. So I'm going to curl my lashes. Now for my mascara, I actually really like this one. This is the one that I've been using almost every time that I do this. This is the Huda Beauty Legit Lashes mascara, and I love this mascara. Now I'm going to apply just very little on my under eye eyelashes, because if I apply it too much, I kind of look like a doll and they open up too much. Really quick, I'm just going to put a bit of highlight in my inner corners. Like so. So that is pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. If you let me know, if you guys for the future, if you guys want me to be this close, or if doesn't really matter. Okay, so for the last step, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips, and I'm gonna use my favorite lip liner, which is almost gone, and I am so sad about it. But this is the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. This is in the color Pillow Talk, and I love this color. I've been using it again almost every single time that I do my makeup. Not even almost, like literally every time that I've done my makeup. Fill in my lips just a bit, kind of like dabbing it, kind of blending it. Okay, so for lip gloss, I usually always use the CoverGirl lip gloss. I feel like because it's an oil, it's so comfortable on the lips and it is automatically really glossy. I remember yesterday I put it in my purse, but I can't find it. I'm gonna use this one instead. And we are pretty much done, you guys. This is my everyday makeup look that I always do. Also, my brows are a lot more natural. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've been doing them a lot more natural recently, and I love them. So yeah, I guess this is pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. It honestly makes a difference because I know what kind of videos you guys are liking. And I guess I will be seeing you guys on my next video. Bye.